super early this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and take me a little meditation walk this morning. I folded some laundry and I just need to get out of the house, I feel like, this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my water bottle, pack up some fruit, and head to the park for a little bit to do a little bit of walking and probably some journaling and lesson planning to start the day off. Yeah, let me finish getting ready. Okay, y'all just gonna have to bear with the lighting. It is horrible in this whole entire house because it's all yellow light. But I'm going to wash my face, brush my teeth, just get myself cleaned up a little bit, change my pants because I have on shorts right now, and I'm gonna put on some yoga pants so I can just feel a little bit more comfortable during the walk. So I've already gotten my light little breakfast situated, and I'll probably have that like after I'm done walking. I'm trying to do better. I'm doing better about fasting, but also like eating just better options, not just consuming the regular stuff that I normally eat. I'm not a big breakfast person as it is, but I know like after walking and I did some fasting yesterday, and after walking, like I'm gonna need something. So I'm gonna get started with getting ready. Trying to figure out how to hold this. Where to put it while I get myself together. So let me figure that out. It is currently 7:37, and I feel like I got something on the camera. Okay. It is 7:37, 7:38. Might be actually a little earlier than that because I let this watch run fast. But I'm about to moisturize my face and get my pants changed. I'm not gonna shower until I come back because I'm gonna be sweaty, so I'll shower when I come back before I get ready to start my work day, and go from there. I don't know why my camera does that, but it cut off. So well, of course the battery, I gotta change the battery. It's always the battery. I had to switch to my phone because my camera died. And I don't know how much it cut off, so I was just saying I just moisturized my face after I washed my face and everything, so I'm about to change my pants really quick, go ahead and get my shoes on and everything, so I can my eyes were red from washing my face, but so I can get out here and get started on my walk. It is currently about 7:45, so I'm trying to get out early, but I'll come back once I'm loaded in the car and all that. So I forgot I had to take the trash out. I gotta take the trash to the landfill really quick, drop it off, and then head on to the park. Okay, so I made it to the park. I put my keys up. I left my camera because one battery I'm letting charge at the house, and then I brought one battery, but it's still on the Jackery. So I'm gonna let it charge and just use my phone for right now. But I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot. I'll probably do a couple laps. I'm glad I had a little sweater in there. Not that it's cold, but it's, you know, that early morning little breeze. Oh, there's a feather on the ground. That's nice. That's a good sign. And I was trying to catch a good little gap because there's a lot of people out here, but I didn't want to, you know, record. Wow. there's a bunch of folks around, so I think I jumped in at a good spot. And we're doing it. We're going. Here lately, I've been picking up on a lot of this hero, savior energy. And I don't know why it's really taking me so long, but I'm noticing that nobody's gonna save you. Look at the fish. It says no dumping. I say that because when I was little, like in elementary school, and some very traumatic things happened to me, that was like the first person, or the first thing I blamed was God. Like, why didn't God save me? Why didn't God do something to stop this from happening, right? And now that I'm older, I've learned, or coming to the awareness that it was in preparation. My life and the things that I've survived through and have overcome have been the tools that I needed in order to save myself, which is a very hard pill to swallow. And it doesn't sound so pretty when you think about it, because a lot of people will stay stagnant or stuck in a loop waiting for angels or God or Jesus to come and rescue them out of a certain situation or circumstances. And I believe when it comes to healing and when it comes to rescuing and saving, we are put here to show up for ourselves and be that hero, that savior for ourselves. And in doing so, we show other people how to do the same for themselves. Like, I can't save anybody else. I can't rescue anybody else. And no one can do that for me. I have to do it for myself. And in order for me to know what I need to be saved from, or how I can help myself, best help myself, I have to know myself. I have to be aware of Rachel. Which takes time. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm still learning about myself. Hey, good morning. So I'm focusing my energy on that, of course, like the best ways to help myself first, love on myself first, save myself first, put the oxygen mask on me first, so that I am available and capable of being able to pour into others in other ways, in different ways, whether it's creating content or being the listening ear. Good morning. Woo. So yeah. I'm just taking my time. And that's going to be lifelong, you know? Working on yourself, rebuilding yourself, healing yourself. Not in any race or competition with anybody but myself, to do better and be better, which I know I am doing. Even though sometimes, you know, it may appear to look like, you know, things are not moving or you're not making any progress. You didn't quit. You're still breathing, up, working, being kind to others. Going within yourself, talking to God. You're doing all right. We gotta be gentle with ourselves, and we have to trust ourselves too. We have to trust our own instincts and our own intuition. We need to listen to our bodies. Because nobody's going to know better than you what is for you, you know? Nobody else can tell me what is for me because they are not me. And I am not them and will never be. So, know yourself. Know your own nature. And face yourself, face your demons. Don't be afraid of yourself, which I know is, sometimes it's kind of gruesome. Sometimes it's a bit sticky and rough. And you don't want to. But we really don't have a choice if you want to ascend. I have no desire of coming back here. So we're ascending. I don't want to repeat any cycles here. I don't want to go into the light. Don't want to leave with any regrets. You know, I'm good. I'm good on that. Learn my lessons now while I'm here. And am I perfect? Hell no. I am not perfect, but I am aware. And I am a humble heart that recognizes I know nothing. So I'm leading with that. So cute. Look at the artwork. Very cool. Don't you just hate when you're just talking and talking and talking and you think the camera is recording and it's not? Doggone it. I don't even know what I got, but I was saying before that I may be boring for some people. I'm not the most fun or entertaining as far as my daily life, but that's the thing, is like I'm just being my authentic self, and was brave enough to pick up a camera and record myself while just like living my life and doing me. And for the people that resonate with that and are okay with that, we're good. You know, it's not gonna be for everybody, and that's okay. There are plenty of other channels with fun party stuff, very entertaining stuff. And I mean, entertaining is very subjective. It's based off of what you deem as entertaining. But I'm not in the scope of playing a character or putting on an act of sorts for people to be entertained or to portray myself as something that I'm not. This is just me. This is how I am. And there'll be other vlogs and other times where things may be a bit more exciting and fun and upbeat, but in my day-to-day life, it's pretty quiet. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna keep it, authentic is what I'm saying. I don't need to strive to be popular. I'm only striving to be authentic, and that's what everybody should be doing. Whew. Okay, I feel my knee now. I just recently did a hike up Kennesaw Mountain, and that was really, really nice. A friend of mine took me up Kennesaw Mountain for the first time, and it was a hike, okay? It was a hike. But very beautiful views. People were nice. It was very pleasant experience. Oh, that breeze feels so good. I'm gonna head back to the truck and sit and do some journaling and get some lesson planning done. We are finishing up, I think it's like round 1 of the economics book that I had out. I'll show some views of that later on once I get started. But yeah, I wanted to get, normally lesson plan on Sundays, but I'm a bit behind, so I'm gonna do it now and try to get the week, not try, I'm going to get the week planned out so I can have everything squared away. I'm sitting in the back of the truck. I feel pretty good after that. Like, it just was just enough to get my heart pumping, and woke me up a good bit is what I'm saying. It's getting kind of crowded now, I was gonna come super early, like before the sun had even came up, but I was messing around, watching videos, so I waited a little bit. But now we've got that checked off. Got my water, got my breakfast. I was eating some of those blueberries before I got out, and I don't know, maybe it's just the frost that's making it look like that, but some of them look like they were kind of bad. So I left the top off and left them in the car so they can kind of start defrosting a little bit. Normally I get fresh strawberries and fresh blueberries, but I was trying to save a little bit of money by getting frozen stuff that I could stretch for a little longer, so I could still have like the same items for the next few days in the mornings. And I'm gonna have to check them blueberries and see what's going on. I know people typically get them for like smoothies and stuff like that, but nobody gonna tell me how to eat the fruit that I buy and how to purpose it, you know, how to use it. I'm gonna eat it how I want to eat it. If I want to eat it straight out the bag, frozen like that, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really going to do this more often, because I know that when I do, I have more productive days. I have better energy through the day to get other things done. I don't really care for the gym. Like, I've tried multiple times going to the gym and working out, but it's just like, it's very hard for me to be consistent with that. So this, I know I can get up and do. Just put on some stuff and get up here and walk, get some fresh air, take in the scenery, you know, do like a little meditation walk. I can be more consistent with that. Woo. I want to work myself back up to doing these little walks like this to just warm myself up throughout the week. That's fine, but I want to do more hiking and more mountain stuff. Because that gives me a little extra challenge that I feel like is beneficial. And you get to see some new stuff, you know, walking this. Not saying there's anything wrong with the same, you know, scenery, the same path, but it's always exciting to when you get to explore new places and new scenery and new flowers and trees and paths and water, animals, whatever, that you don't normally get to see maybe at your local park that you go to on a regular basis. So, and I have my state pass, so I need to be utilizing it more and going to these state parks. And maybe getting the beans more into it too. And I know it's about to start cooling off here in a little bit. So, there's a guy that works at the park that's on like a lawnmower or something, who is talking extremely loud. So you can probably hear that in the back. I got the windows down a little bit so that the breeze can come through here. But anyway, yeah, I want to be able to get them incorporated in doing some of these hikes with me too. They've done some in the past when they were a bit younger though. I know that like this would probably be, as it's cooling off, this would probably be a really good time, honestly, to start getting them out and doing more, because then they can't play, you know, I'm not saying they could complain about the heat, but it is really too hot to be doing some of this during the day, you know. You either have to be early morning or in the evening, because all throughout the day it is blazing hot, and nobody should really be doing any physical stuff outside like that when it's too hot like that. But as it cools off and the temperatures start to kind of balance out, it'll be prime time for us all to get out there and just do some walking around and enjoying the scenery, enjoying each other's company. I'm peeling my clementine. It's so overcast and stuff today. That breeze is nice. I don't know how much more storage I got on my phone. But before, oh, I guess I could have just opened that. I have some cards for my meditation that I picked for today. I make index cards for myself. And I'll just randomly like shuffle them and grab some, and whatever pops out for the day, you know, I use those cards to tap into my own energy. Like an intuitive self-check type thing. So I have that, and then I also have, a few of my index cards, and then I also got in the mail yesterday the Quran. It just came. Isn't that cover beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Very, very pretty. Stuff all over my hands. But they sent even more than I was expecting. There's like this Discover Islam book, and then there's also 100 Principles for Purposeful Living, which I thought was really nice. Like, I use lots of different resources in my spiritual awakening and just having my own personal relationship with God. I don't just limit myself to the Bible. I'm not a very religious person. Growing up, I was raised in Christianity, but as I've gotten older and have come into my own faith, my own relationship with God, I don't feel like a Christianity is in alignment with, not the way it's being practiced. I understand the foundation of it. Especially in this country.
It was still a very fresh wound. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that this might have been around the time of the pin, and the pin that was put into my finger to keep it together.
And what type of cast would you have had on at this time?
It wasn't a cast per se, as it were padding for the tip of the finger, protection, and when Nurse Debbie would ask,
Okay, so that might resonate with somebody here. Something today. A lot of info is going to be coming towards you all at once.
So I am finishing up our lesson planning. I'm almost done with the girls. I already did Lorenzo's, but I'm almost done with the girls, and I am, after I get done with this, I was going to, while I'm finishing up the lesson plans for this week, I was going to start sending some of my content over to my iPad, importing my content so I can potentially edit later. But yeah, I'll probably do that because that can be going on in the background while I'm finishing this up. Then I'm going to get back to the house so I can eat and shower and get ready to go out and do some work. I wanted to make sure I got them set up first with what they needed to do for their work for today. So I need to make sure I make copies of things, like worksheets that they may have to do, and that I write what their daily tasks are for today on the dry erase board, because that's our system. At least with the girls, that's the system. With Lorenzo, I work with him one-on-one. But with the girls, they can work more independently with their stuff. So I already have a calendar for the month. I'll show it to you. So I already have a calendar for the month that I made, and it has a good amount of stuff on there. So right now y'all excuse my nails, I was eating blueberries, okay? So that's not dirt, that's from the blueberries. We are working on economics as one of our electives, so that's why I have the economic book here. And I'm finishing up the last few days of the week, lessons for those days, and we can, like, Fridays we use as like a review or makeup day, but through the week, like, they can work pretty independently. They don't need me to hover over them as they do their stuff. They have questions, of course, and I'm home and I'm available. Obviously, I'm going to help them with their math and things like that. We can do review at any time, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm almost finished with that. And I wanted to make sure I got that done. I will transfer everything that I have on here that I've written down, because this is just like my fast notes, my objectives and stuff for whatever section that we're on, and different like definitions, vocabulary words, things like that they need to do. But I will transfer all of this onto a sheet that looks more like this and fill it in so that it can be really clear for me through the week, like, oh, okay, what we're doing specifically for economics or English or whatever. So that's what I do with that. And it's neater like this. I can make it messy, and it doesn't have to be in a specific order. But then as I get ready to transfer it over to the other sheet, my actual lesson planning sheet, I will be more intentional with like how I write stuff out, how I place the order, because how I write it on the lesson planning sheet is how I'm going to write it on the dry erase board for them. I want to eventually get to a point where I'm taking a picture of the lesson planning sheet and making things a little bit more digital, because I like writing things down. It helps me to write things down multiple times because it makes it more concrete for me. And I could very well write things down in my notes section of my iPad as well too, but it's not the same thing as writing it with pen or paper, or pen and paper or pencil and paper. So eventually I'll get to a point where I'll take a picture of it and then I'll send the picture to the girls on their phone, because they like being able to look at their schedule, their calendars and stuff like that on their phone. So that way everybody can keep up with what's expected for the day. They don't have to constantly come to me and say, what are we supposed to be doing for today? It's already very clear. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what we're going to have for dinner tonight, but I'll figure something out throughout the day, I suppose. Hopefully this lighting is okay. So it's later in the day. I got the lesson planning done, got showered and everything, and I'm going to get their stuff set out for them to work on while I'm gone. So I just did some more review worksheets that like the girls can do, and BJ working on from last week. So I'm going to take their stuff out from, this is stuff that I normally do like on Sunday, but like I said before, like I'm a bit behind, so I'm going to take the stuff out of their folders that they've worked on already for the week and put that into my like grade-in folder, so that I can, like, in between deliveries, the idea is for me to look over, review, grade, whatever I need to do with the papers that they've already completed. I'm rushing. I'm trying to get out the door, but I'm about to get all this cleaned up and get out of here. So let me do that. I'll come right back. So I got everybody situated, and my jacker's still in here, yeah. Got everybody situated. I'm about to head out. It is about to storm. It started sprinkling just barely, but it's thundering. So it's about to be rainy, which can be kind of good as far as I could make more money because people may want to order things or have things delivered more, depending on how bad it gets. People typically don't want to get out in nasty weather. Ouch. It is Monday though, so alright, I'm not going to be out long, but I do want to go ahead and, while I have the gas and the time for the rest of the day, just go ahead and make some more money. Oh, it's hot. Let me see. I need to cool off first. Hopefully that's not too loud. Y'all, I'm still very new to vlogging, so a lot of the lighting issues and you know, sounds or audio rather, just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm doing what I can, doing the best that I can. Y'all can hear me, but yeah, I moved a little closer and I put my sweatshirt on, and then I got another order from the same from the same store. I got another order added on right after I put the camera off, so I got 2 orders now. But I'm trying to give it a little time, so I'm about to run in here, grab this stuff, and then I'll come back. So it's finally done let down, slowed down as far as raining goes. I had so many orders, stacked orders, when I last talked to you guys, like, and I was very grateful too. Like, when it rains, people be out here tipping extra, okay, because you out here hustling in the rain. I went in to pick up these wings, and this girl was like, "Oh my God, you going back out there? You're so brave." I was like, "You gotta do what you gotta do." See, I just got another one. I'm sitting in Sonic's and I'm picking up a whole nother order. Oh, here she comes. Hey, hi, Colin. this still recording? Yeah. So she's about to bring out this other order that literally just came through. And let me go ahead and confirm this first one that I got. So it was literally puddles of water that I'm walking through, but we made it through. We got it done. And yeah, this one lady, she was really nice. She was like, "You're in the rain, I'm gonna tip you extra." I was like, thank you so much. That was very sweet of her, because it was at that time, like it had just started coming down. Like right now it's cool, like no problem. I don't even really need my umbrella. I can just run up to the door or whatever. But before, man, I had my sweater on, I had my hat on, I had the umbrella, I had everything. I was ready. I was like, I'm not getting these people food wet, and I'm trying to stay as dry as possible, but my feet are soaked. Like, it's over with. I'll check back in with you guys. I'm liking this energy right now. Okay, it's raining, yes, it's nasty and muggy outside, but your girl is making money. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm taking a break because I have not been able to stop since I started doing deliveries. I've done pretty well so far tonight, but I'm gonna keep going for a little while. What time is it? It's 8:26 now, so another hour or so. That was the plan. That's what I had marked down on my schedule. So things have I haven't had an order. You know, I done parked, I done turned my car off, and nothing else has popped up, which I'm like, okay, cool, I'm about to breathe for a second. But I figured I would go ahead and take this opportunity to end the vlog for today, so that I don't just leave it off, you know, in the middle of whatever I was doing before. So yeah, I kind of noticed too, though, like I'm adding certain merchants to my list with deliveries. Like, you know, some are better than others. You know, top tier ones are going to be like Chick-fil-A, W&B wings and burgers. They do really good. McDonald's is actually pretty decent over here. Both locations, like, they have a pretty good system on how they include drinks into the bag, and everything's taped up, and it's very thorough, actually, believe it or not. But I have some other merchants on my list that I just tend to kind of skip over deliveries. I refuse to pick up from certain locations just because I know the service is poor. The wait time is going to be extremely long, things like that. And that, you know, tends to not always reflect negatively on me, but just me as a person and how I work and the quality of work that I do. I don't care what it is that I'm doing. You know, I'm gonna do my damn best. Okay, I used to work as a custodian multiple times in multiple locations, and I was the best custodian in that building. You better believe it. It don't matter what it is that I'm doing, I'm going to put my best foot forward. So if long wait times or people are messing up the order, and you know, and that kind of part, me not going back and checking and making sure orders are, see, now we got something for Pizza Hut, making sure orders are completely correct, that can fall on me too. But like I said, I'm gonna get better about that. I'm probably gonna sit here for another hour or so, finish up, get something for dinner tonight for everybody, and then head back to the house. I will catch you guys on the next vlog, and I appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, hopefully you found this somewhat entertaining. This is just a regular day in my life, nothing fancy, you know, not a whole lot going on, but this is me. This is what I do. This is the real deal. So yeah, Okay, real quick, this is the last thing. I should be ashamed of myself because I'm not ashamed, but I'm just saying I'm gonna do better. I had this light with me all this time in the back of my in my work bag, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why did you not pull out your like your little ring light so you can have better lighting instead of having everybody in the dark? So I'm gonna get better. I am. I just, sometimes my brain has so many things going on, and I don't slow down to think about. I'm just like, let me hurry, pull up my camera out and think and record this thought so I don't lose it and I don't get distracted, because man, I have some serious attention issues. But anyway, I figured this would be a better way to end the vlog, since you guys can see me now, because I went back and watched the video, the last clip, and it is very dark. So yeah, I'm gonna have this on hand and remind myself when I'm recording, especially like even in the house and stuff like that, because even the house is pretty dark as well too. And it has that cringy warm light throughout the house that does not show up well. I'm going to make it my business to really work on lighting and just make it more clear and crisp, because I like that too. I appreciate that too. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and say, yeah, I have my light and I should have brought it out, and I got it, and now we're gonna get it together. So anyway, that's it. I'm gone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope everybody is well, and until next time.